Now, side by side, you can definitely see that the iPhone 12 mini is a much smaller phone than the iPhone 11, and I'm pretty sure that the whole entire display of the iPhone 11 doesn't even cover the whole entire phone, which is crazy. I can definitely tell you when you hold both of them side by side like this, you can tell the iPhone 12 mini is a much smaller phone. It doesn't feel cheap, and it's not even like a budget phone. It's like actual like small phone with the same internals as the iPhone 12. But if you're already have an iPhone 11, like, and if you don't care about the sizes, the iPhone 11 may be a really good pickup too. Now, on the front of the iPhone 11, you have that 6.1-inch IPS panel, and it was a good panel. Like, the resolution isn't crazy high, there's nothing really super awesome about it, but it's actually a really good panel still. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I think since after the 10R, a lot of people's opinion has changed, and the fact that Apple moved away from the home button design is good enough for a lot of people. And the market showed not a lot of people care about having an OLED panel or whatever. And this phone is still killing it. It's still a great device. It feels really good. The panel is good, it has the notch. And even with the 12 mini, it still has the notch. It's not like it's removed it or it's like a crazy new, crazy cool design. Yeah, they did the flat sides on it, but everything else is pretty much the same. It's just a smaller form factor. You have that 5.4-inch Super Retina XDR OLED panel. It's 1080p, so higher resolution than the iPhone 11. I think that's cool and I think that's great and everything. And the panel itself is actually pretty decent. I don't know who made this panel. I think it was LG or Samsung. I think I've heard rumors it was LG, but it just looks a little bit different to me than the iPhone 11 Pro series. The 11 Pro had a great panel all around to it. With these series, even with my 12 Pro, it just seems a little bit different. Not a big deal. It just seems like the colors are a little bit cooler. Now, when you look at them side by side, I don't really think anybody's really going to care too much, so I'll probably give it to the 12 mini for having a higher resolution. But if you like that bigger phone, the iPhone 11 is still there. In terms of the thickness, though, the iPhone 12 mini is said to, I guess, be thinner than the iPhone 11, but again, this is a classic case that with that thicker, with the flat sides, it makes the phone feel a little bit thicker, even though it's not. With the curved sides on this phone, actually, both of them feel kind of thick. They both feel actually, the iPhone 11 may actually feel a little bit thinner, thicker, to be honest. And on the back, you have dual camera setups on both, 12 megapixel lenses overall. Same pretty much glass back, same texture. It's just you do have the flat sides on the iPhone 12 mini, which makes it feel a little bit cooler, I guess, but also the curved sides are perfectly fine too. I don't think anybody really cares, to be honest. You have IP certification on both. You have pretty much the same storage models on both as well, so nothing super crazy there. And that really pretty much covers it up in terms of the outside. Both have my wireless charging, lightning ports on the bottom. Pretty much the same thing. It's just you have the flat sides and a much smaller display and smaller form factor on the iPhone 12 mini than on the iPhone 11. So